couple of other things. The protests, big numbers yesterday, those anti-vaccine mandate protests in Canberra that have been building for days. Barnaby Joyce has defended their right to protest. What do you think?
Yeah, I was in the Parliament House yesterday as that protest was occurring, and the Parliament was effectively shut down. I have not seen a security presence like the one I saw yesterday. It was extraordinary, and quite clearly our national security agencies were worried about groups and individuals at that protest who have the propensity for violence. And let's understand something here. This protest shut down a suicide prevention charity event. Such was its risk to public safety. It shut down the Lifeline book fair. Now, yesterday we saw the Prime Minister saying he understood, and really your problem is with the states, not with me. This is a Prime Minister who set up the National Cabinet, who stood there and took credit for when the Premiers took measures. As soon as a group of protesters rocks into town critical of some of those decisions, he points the fingers at the Premiers, says it's not my fault, it's theirs. Why? He wants to harvest the second preferences of these protesters.
Well, as far as the protest goes, though,
he should stand up and condemn the violent extremists who were part of that protest, and he should make clear that has no place in Australian democracy.
So if there are violent extremists in this protest, not all of them clearly are violent extremists, what should happen?
The Prime Minister should make clear that that has no place in Australian democracy. Let's understand what some of these violent extremists want to do. They want to undermine our democratic processes. They are seeking to exploit the fear and the frustration in the pandemic for their own far-right extremist ends. And the Prime Minister not only needs to make clear that that's not appropriate, he needs to tell his senators like Jared Rennick and Alex Antic and George Christensen not to be going out and giving comfort and a wink and a nod to some of these extremist views.